What's up, everybody? It's your boy Apollo. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a beautiful day because today we're gonna fix the compression arm and we're gonna put coilovers on the 350Z. I know you guys have been waiting for this as much as I have. Here's the compression arm and these are the coilovers. Rev 9 coilovers. Now, I don't have the key to the coilover, so today I will not be adjusting them. And also because I don't have fenders yet. So we can't adjust if we don't have fenders because we want that fitment to be A1. But this is gonna be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm taking it off. The little process to get the compression arm on. And then the coilover part is super easy. If you've never done coilovers before, then you're in luck. They're definitely easier on this vehicle than they are on my BMW. All it is to it is just 2 bolts up there, a bolt right there on both sides. And right here, it is the bolt right there, 3 bolts up top, and then it's off. To the compression arm, my bad, compression rod. The only thing it is the connection bolt right there, the one that's right there. But to be able to get that off, all you have to do is drop this sub member or whatever this thing is called, 217s that run right here, and the rest of them are 14. So I'm gonna go ahead, drop that real quick. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 14s and 2 17s, I think. Oh no, I just know that one's bigger. So I'm gonna just drop all that and that'll free this up and we'll be able to get that. We'll be able to get that compression rod up. All right. That's 1/2 of the compression arm right here. Now the other half to get off, all we gotta do is drop all that stuff and this will fall right out. So go ahead and take the big ones out first, and then that way with the 14s, they'll all just drop. Spider friends down there. Look like he came out and got squished. Oh well, they ain't supposed to be there anyway. Freaky spiders. This thing definitely scraped a little bit, set somewhere, but it's out. Should be all good. Oh, didn't even have to do all that. Yeah, man. It's a shame. This thing's broken, but we got a new one, so we're all good. So we should be good here to put. Need a control arm, which luckily I do have one, and maybe a rack and pinion. Oh my goodness. Let's try this again. I'm gonna put it here. Oh. Alright, that's a good start to where this thing should be. Obviously it's not gonna go right back in there super flush until this part is situated, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the screw back in this so we'll have some type of basis. Those are out. This will be able to, should be able to drop. We have a few connections on it, so we're gonna go ahead and take the screws off, pull that off, and this whole thing will drop down. So we got this, we gotta get this, I think that's a 21 off, and then we'll be able to maneuver the control arm off. We got that off. So we should be able to drop it. All right. This whole situation is now free floating. Damn. That thing's in there pretty good, man. Oh my God! This thing's not going out without a fight, boy. I'll tell you that. Might have to set you guys up good because it's about to get serious. This thing does not want to go out without a fight. But let me tell you something. Come here. It has no option. So we're gonna get this part out. It's like the last thing we're working on. All we need is that control arm. We'll probably have to end up replacing the sway bar and stuff like that. But if we get this control arm off, we're good to go. It should drop down. All right, we finally got it, guys. All right, so this comes off. All right, guys, so right now, after discovering what's going on over here, we're gonna have to replace all those suspension parts over here, other than the spindle, thankfully. So that means we're gonna need the sway bar as well, because the sway bar is connected to that part, and that part is also bent. So, therefore, what we're about to do is take this strut off, because we're still doing coilovers. But when that strut comes off, we won't have to touch that control arm like we did the other side, but we will be unhooking the sway bar linkage. Now that I have everything off of that, we can go ahead and unscrew the connection for the suspension from the top, and that'll be another 12 millimeter. We dropped all the suspension on the other side. It made it easier to get this strut off. Therefore, because of that situation, it doesn't work the same way. I'm gonna just knock out this top bolt right here, and that should bring this whole spindle down, and I could take that strut out. All right, there we go. We got that strut out. All right, so we got that strut out. Where's the, oh. We got the strut out. Let me put a coilover in. Before we do that, I'm gonna just go ahead and drop the back ones. They're super easy. All you have to do for these is take this out. If you look up there, there's two 12 millimeters. Once you take that out, this thing falls straight down. So the plan is to go ahead and put the backs in after I drop them, and then we'll go back to the front. The front has a lot going on since we're gonna drop the sway bar and the linkage and all those brackets and stuff like that. It's gonna take a lot longer. So we're just gonna go ahead and take the backs out, put the backs back in, and then we'll be good to go as far as the back end goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the top ones first, just because they're easier to reach and aren't dependent on things. And after we drop the top ones, then we'll do the bottom ones. And for the true street coilovers, we're also gonna have to drop the bucket because we don't need the springs. And that's what we have. So once we drop the springs, we get that out. And after that, then we're all good as far as the back end goes. And now the backs are out. Cool. So the only thing left back here is to take off the bucket springs. After the springs are out, we can put the struts back up. Got that loose. We're gonna do kind of push down to get that bucket and spring out, and that comes out and it does not go back in because we have true street coilovers. Now if we had the coilovers where it required a spring, it would have came with one, but these don't need it. All we got to do, hook it back up, put the strut in, screw it back up, and after that this side's done. Other than when you actually do this, you want to do the adjustments, but since we don't have the key, we're not doing any adjustments today. I'm looking and I see this is curved. I need to find out if it's supposed to be like that or not. If I'm not mistaken, it shouldn't be. I had aftermarket ones and they were like beefed up and they had like drops, so maybe it's supposed to be like that. Can't tell from this side. I'm gonna check the other sides and then we'll kind of go from there. Lastly, all we have to do is put our block of wood on there. We're gonna stick that right there under the spindle, jack it up just enough for it to rest in there without any tension, run our bolt through, tighten it, and we're all good for this side. And just like that, we have our rear coilovers on. So, to give a rundown, what you're looking at, let's just say this is stock, right? First thing you want to do, knock this one out. Take it out, then look up. Look up there, it's two 12 millimeters. Take those out. The whole spindle, the entire strut is gonna pop out. Boom, take it out, set it to the side. Next, you're gonna take out, there's a 17 millimeter for all of this. You're gonna put a wrench, adjust one on the inside over here behind this. Then you're gonna put a 17 right here, break it loose, take it out, tap down, the spring will pop out. All you have to do, push down the spring, take it out, use your jack so you don't fight your suspension, put it under the spindle, jack it up where it's level, put those back in. Same thing with that, when it's level, put those back in. Once that's in, you're all good to go for adjustments. All right guys, so you saw that side get done. We're gonna go ahead and start transitioning to the rear on the other side, the driver's side, and go ahead and get it out the way. I'm not gonna film it because you saw the whole rundown for this, but I'll just pick you back up after that part's done. All right, so with the top part of this spindle, whatever you wanna call it, out the way, and the control arm dropped. Now it's perfect for us to slide this up in there, tighten the top, and then we'll put everything back up onto the coilover itself. That way we know everything can fit correctly. All right guys, as you can see, I did get this coilover in. Now when it's time to adjust this stuff, things are gonna be a little different, but right now we're not adjusting anything, so that's all good. If anything, we're going down. I'm not gonna show you the other side for one, because it's actually just a straight replica of exactly what to do, because I still gotta like replace the sway bar over here, rack and pin, stuff like that. So there's really no point in reversing and doing all that, when the point of this video was just to show you how to do it, and I've already done it, so you'll be all good. The backs were done. This really ended up being a lot more work than I anticipated, but that's okay, man, because the point of this video was show you guys how to do your coilovers. Not like a step-by-step tutorial, but pretty in-depth of everything that you would have to do if you have a 350Z. And this car is getting rebuilt, so obviously it was wrecked, so there's gonna be things that aren't the same as yours, so you won't have to go through all these extra steps. You guys have been killing it, man. When I introduced this Copart build, I didn't think, I mean, obviously the goal was for it to do really well, but like partially didn't think it was actually gonna do well. But thank you guys so much for supporting. It really means a lot, man. I don't got much to say about it. Like, I'm just very thankful for you guys. Thank you. We do have the wheel lugs, and we also have a few little goodies in there. We just gotta get some windshield wipers, gotta fix the hood a little bit, gotta get a battery. Fenders, obviously, get the frame pulled. So as you can tell from that list, there's plenty of things to do. I'm actually gonna get a different back bumper. Nothing's wrong with that bumper. I just got a bumper that I feel like is so fire, bro. I gotta have it. We're actually gonna be right at or a little under budget because of how you're able to source. I'm doing it exactly how you guys would do it. You would find parts on Facebook Market. You would do this, you would do that. I'm not buying everything brand new. Some things are brand new, some things are used, but as long as it's in good condition, I don't care how much it was, you know? But that's enough of me yapping, man. I appreciate you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new here, man. I'm Apollo. I don't even know what this car's name yet is. This is my BMW M4. His name is Apollo. So, you see what I'm saying? We're really over here, man. We're doing this car stuff. I did also just drop a video about 10 things I hate about my BMW M4. So if you like BMW content, you can go watch that as well. Don't care what you guys do, just make sure you do it the best way possible. And I'm out.